Howdy there. Oh, gotta get the thing going. Chat monitor activate. Hey, there you are. Okay. Shoo. Let me see if I can pull up the house Motron. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey. All right, now let me pull it up on the thing deal. There you go. That's the garage. Oops. Well, that kind of gives you an idea of the house, too. Zoop, 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 zoop. So there's the front of the house. And it's got an upstairs. And no basement. And there's the river. So, you know, you could have a boat and put it in the river down there. You can just go over here and go fishing. Over on the corner or down yonder here ways. This is kind of misleading. This is like 20 feet above sea level right here. Especially since it's flooded in this picture. Then you got this big old long beach over here. Over yonder. That's a party beach. No, 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 no. Nope. Way above floodplain. Actually, it's flooded right now. That's why they got this blocked off. Not now, but in this picture. This picture's from 2023. But yeah, that's why they got it blocked off, is because it's flooded. You can see the top here. This is about as high as the flood water ever gets. So it's about as floody as she gets. Nice new parking space out here. Fancy new sidewalk all redone up. Sure enough. So, you know, it'd be a good little place to have like a boat. Do some boatering. I like to play Hungry Hungry Hippo if I get to play on a hill. If I get to play it when I'm downhill. When I played Hungry Hungry Hippo, I prefer to be downhill. That's kind of a dumb joke. Let's see. Things around a small town are a lot like things around New York City. It's pretty much the same. There is a difference, though, when it comes to parking. Parking in New York is a lot harder to come by, and the spaces are really tight. For example, the space I parked in last time was so tight it had its own OnlyFans. And they charge a lot for parking too. You'd think for that price they'd give you a little lube. You'd think for that price they'd lube it up a bit, but no, I gotta just raw dog it in there. I'm still working on that one. Parking in New York is so tight. The last place I parked was so tight it had its own OnlyFans. And it's expensive too. I mean, you'd think for that price they'd lube it up a bit, but I had to just raw dog it in there. Speaking of which, church. I grew up Catholic, and I think Catholic is the most concentrated strength Christianity. It's like the espresso of Christianity. It's really, really strong. I think it's because it's strict. Which is good, because with the sin and I do, I definitely need something potent. Or maybe I should say it's the most potent, which is good, because with the sin and I do, I definitely need something extra strength. The only thing that's confusing is that when they baptize you, they just give you just a little bit of holy water over your head. Just a tiny bit. It's like they're rationing the blessings. And then you go to a Baptist church and they dunk your whole body in the pool, and then they use some chlorine to clean up the sins of the previous churchgoer. But I'm so dirty, I think I need to be baptized with a fire hose. Or maybe a pressure washer. You know, something gas powered. Still working on that one. Want to try that one out. Think that'd be a good one. I'm still trying to come up with names for my comedy special. I think I'm going to call it No One Special. This is the No One Special. And I could just do it like Norm Macdonald's one where he's just... Because there was that Norm Macdonald COVID comedy special, his last one before he died. And he called it Nothing Special. And the funny thing about that one, other than his jokes, was that it was interesting. I mean, it was interesting to watch and rewatch. Or listen to, really. Which is fine. I really don't care that there's no audience. Your special should be funny without the audience. If you got funny enough jokes, who cares about an audience? It interests me that his special was entertaining, even though it didn't seem like a special. It's like he's just as funny in a phone call as he is on stage. And I'm kind of trying to go for that. That's just one of the reasons I'm going through my old jokes. Which, if I look at like my first year jokes, I've come a long ways. Come a long ways. I was desperate for material then. When I was in my 20s, I learned things from people in their 30s. But now I'm older, which makes them stupider. But now I'm older than my 30s. But now I'm older than someone in their 30s, which makes them stupider than me, which makes everything I learned from them useless, which makes me stupid, which fortunately allows me to identify as being in my 30s. I don't know, that one doesn't make sense to me. Buddy asked me if I listened to The Who. I said I prefer classy music, so I only listen to The Whom. I wanted to sing some karaoke, but the only place that was open was an Indian restaurant. And the only thing they sing there is karaoke. There's a better way to structure that. The joke is karaoke. Went to an Indian restaurant, went to an Indian bar, and we were singing spicy songs. They called it karaoke. Went to a massage therapist. And it was a professional, licensed massage therapist. A professional massage therapist. You know, a licensed massage therapist. The kind of one where you can involve your insurance. Not the ones where they open late and they have a neon sign. Not the ones where they have a neon sign that says open late. Something like that. Oh, gee whiz. Come on. Why do I write some of these jokes, Colette? What is wrong with me? You ready for this one? I need you to serious up your seriousness face. I'm tired of singing in the shower to an audience of no one, so I put googly eyes on all the shampoo bottles. But now they just make funny faces every time I sing. What am I gonna sing? What song would I sing in the shower? Every time I sing Tiny Bubbles. Ah, there we go. Okay. Singing in the rain. That's a good one. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is terrible. Terrible, horrible, freaking awful joke. I'm tired of singing in the shower to an audience of no one. So a kayak showed up in my when I was scrolling. And I wouldn't have bought it, but I was drinking. I was like, oh, that looks like fun. But then there's water involved. And I'm like, nah, I'm just going to put it in my bathtub. So that way I can kayak every day after work. Kayak while I clean up. Paddle up while I bubble. Up. Surf's up, more like suds up. And that one's not funny. Moving on. Did I post that one about the whom? I don't think so. Yeah, it's not that funny, but we're leaving it. Bunch of rocks in there while I sing a rock concert. That's funny. One of the things we do in Iowa is go camping. Hard part is deciding what stuff to take. I want to take all my stuff. That's why I bought it. I worked a lifetime to get it, so I'm taking it with me. Might even stop by the storage shed on the way to the campground. I'm even going to take the camper. I'm the camper, but I'm taking the camper. I'll be the camper in the camper. Since I'm tall, I'll also be cramper. That's stupid. Just moving for the night. Screw you, society, for a day or two. Basically, I'm moving, but I'll be back after bug bites, bear attacks, eating raw food, eating burnt food, mystery rashes, mystery noises, and mystery bowel movements. Oh, I think you helped with this one. The only reason I came home is so I could tell everyone I found Bigfoot. Actually, it was a crackhead who got lost in the woods, but he was just as hairy, and he was speaking the same language. I actually got a picture with him, but then he stole my camera. That's kind of funny. There's a little bit in there. I think there's a little bit of something in there. After bug bites, bear attacks, eating raw food, eating burnt food, mystery rashes, mystery noises, and mystery bowel movements. That one's a funny one. That'll get a laugh. The only reason I came home is to tell everyone I found Bigfoot. Actually, it was just a crackhead who got lost in the woods, but he was just as hairy, and he was speaking the same language. I got a picture with him, but then he stole my camera. Hmm. I don't know. This is just notes, but it's like, let's see if I can make it into something. Why are why are women interested in the pizza guy? Because there's no commitment. I'm just a guy. I'll be there in 20 minutes. I'll get it hot. I'll whip it out. I'll shove it in the box, and then you can put it in your mouth. Oh, yeah, here's one that I never. I'm going blind. I think I can't see anymore. And I'm not just regular blind. I'm so blind I need more than a seeing eye dog. I need a seeing eye eagle. Yeah, why do we have seeing eye dogs? Eagles can see a lot better. I think I need a seeing eye eagle. And maybe a smelling nose dog. Yeah, there was something like that. Laugh if laughter is the best medicine. Laughter may be the best medicine, but my jokes aren't prescription. Laughter is the best medicine, and my jokes are prescription strength. Something like that. We're going to try that one out. If laughter is the best medicine, does that make my jokes doctor recommended? I don't trust my chiropractor. I don't think he's even from Egypt. You know what I like that never did very well? And I think I kind of finally understand it a little bit. You shouldn't kill spiders inside, because then you have to worry about spider ghosts. But why would you have to worry about it? I mean, does that mean the ghost is trapped in your house? I think I'm just thinking about it too much. Ladies, be prepared to be swept off your feet because I just bought a new broom. Oh, it's a classic. Or any bug, right? Exactly. I figured out why men who get older hike their pants up so high. It's about reduced reaction time. If they start to fall, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to snag them back up in time. Then you have to deal with me creaking and popping while I bend over to pick them up. If you make enchiladas with rooster meat, are they called Uncle Chiladas? It's terrible. With driving the way I don't like driving anymore. With traffic the way it is, I'm just going to duct tape my horn down permanently. I'm too busy to eat ketchup. I have to eat caught up. That's stupid. I'm so poor I have to eat subprime rib. Why does it seem like health food was invented by someone who rides a bicycle? I think dogs bark at each other because they know there can only be one. Hashtag Doglander. That one's so stupid. What pickup joke? Oh, the one about the broom? Are you ready to be swept off your feet? 'Cause I just bought a new broom. I like that idea. I could put that on a sticker. Easy as pie means making pie. Means easy as, no, easy as pie means easy as eating pie, not making it. Making it is not easy, but eating it, that's way easy. Ah, this is a good one. Why is this one not bold? I may look like a sideshow freak, but going on a date with me is like getting a free ticket to the circus. Ravioli? Yes. I'll ravage me some Iolis. I can't tell the difference between granola and potpourri. Okay, I should actually put a note by that. Waiter asked me, "What'll you have?" I said, "A pot pie." Huck, 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 huck. The only time a bagel is better than a donut is when I have a flat tire. A bagel is a lot more durable than a donut tire. Oh, hey, there's the emotional support kangaroo joke. Man, that one came a long way without me even writing anything down about it. This just says sneak stuff in emotional support backpack. Add googly eyes, emotional support kangaroo. And then I wound up rolling that one over into like, it's like 10 times different by now. Sunday's not the only day I nap, it's just the only day I don't feel guilty about it. That one's getting posted. Frames are great. Take poor people stuff like a magazine and add a frame, and automatically it's rich people stuff. I don't know about that one. Sometimes I wonder if my name is too pronounceable to be famous. Maybe it needs more silent consonants. Yeah, we're gonna post that one. Just the first part of it. Tried to pawn a gold watch and got confused when the guy offered me a pound of shrimp. He said, "That's because you came to a prawn." He said, "What? Then why'd you come to a prawn shop?" I don't know. That one, it's just not there. Oh, met a martial artist from Hawaii. He showed me the Hawaiian punch. I didn't eat any Thanksgiving leftovers. I quit cold turkey. Well, this is kind of cheesy. I got a new book idea. The Good, the Sad, and the Snuggly. I don't like the taste of coffee. It tastes like bad breath. That's pretty dumb. And true. Ooh, this one did pretty good when I modified it to work on stage. Doing construction, or even just most guys that like tools, we know when we find a good saw blade, it really makes the difference. It's nice when you find a good brand of saw blades. That's why I got excited when I saw these new saw blades called meth head saw blades. Half the teeth, but twice the runtime. I don't wear boots, I wear Yates. Boo, yay. That was dumb. I keep yawning too. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. We got a few of them done, right? I can't invest in CDs. I lost everything investing in 8 tracks. That one's dumb. Oh yeah, Earth is fine the way it is. Hashtag body positive. Yeah, people are like, the Earth is flat. I think Earth is fine the way it is. Hashtag body positive. Poor thing keeps getting hot flashes and people try to say it's global warming. Something like that. I don't know. We got all kinds of good jokes to go through I haven't gone through yet. Oh yeah, we got through the other column, didn't we? We're on the third and final column. Hot diggity. Doo-dah. The third and final column minus the last 2 years worth of jokes. It's good for us oldies but goodies. Yeah. I think we'll go ahead and call it on this one, you know. Man, there's a lot. Sheesh. What? Come on, Jacob. Okay, fine, whatever. Looks like we've got about 600 more to go through. So, we'll get some rest and then we'll go through some more jokes. All right. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. They got big teeth.